All right, we're back for afternoon hockey. We're going to start early, maybe 2:30, right?
Yeah. Corey told me, he's like, Miles scored, right? I'm like, he did?
Test 1, 2. All right, we're just about ready here. It'll be Hudson, Kale, Atlas at forward. Puck is down, and we're underway. Hudson with it. Factory pick it up. Get it in through neutral. Played down there by Hudson. Played through neutral. Chased down there by Henry. Goes to the far side. Picked up by Wyatt. Over to Hudson. Hudson gets it forward to Atlas. Pops off his stick. Comes free to Kale. Kale with it. Had it momentarily. Factory picks it up. They get in. No, they do not. Back through neutral. Goes down behind the net. Picked up there by Kale. Fires it far side. Goes up the boards. They fire right back in. Intercepted by Kale. They fire towards the net. It goes wide of the goal. Picked up behind the net. Fired around by Henry. Comes all the way out, and this will be icing. Icing on the play. Just underway. 13:50 to go in the first period. Charlie on the draw. Puck is down. Charlie wins it. Comes up the near boards. Comes back through neutral. Pressured there by Miles. They get it back in momentarily. Gavin picks it up. Gavin with it. Gavin's got a nice head of speed. Can't quite get the shot away. Do we keep it in? No, we do not. And it's offsides at the line. Neutral zone faceoff upcoming. Puck is down. Charlie on the draw. Goes over to Miles. Turnover. Picked up by the Factory. They come in on side at the line. Top of the circle. No, top of the slot. Hi, Abby. Goes far side. Keep it in at the line. No, they don't. Turnover. Picked up there by Gavin. Net right there by a Factory player. Goes down behind the net. Chased down there by Charlie. Miles gets there. Sends it towards the net. Into the near boards. Picked up by the Factory. They clear the zone. Hustled down there by Kellen. Kellen picks it up on the far side. Miles sweeps it away. Goes all the way up and out. Comes to Charlie. Charlie with it on the far side. Skates through center. Gets it over to Gavin. Gavin had it for a second. Comes back to neutral. Pushed down there by Fitzy. Goes back in. Tripped up on the play. Nope. No, they got him for a penalty. Charlie's going to sit for 2 minutes for a trip. So we will go on the penalty kill. Factory pick it up. Top of the circle. Send it towards the net. Deflected there by off of Alex. Goes into the near boards. Alex there to pressure. Factory come away with it. Picked up there by Hudson. Hudson gets it out of the zone. Skates through neutral. Had it momentarily. Popped off the stick. Couldn't quite get it back. Factory pick it up. They skate through neutral. Turnover. Picked up there by Henry. Factory go behind their net. Comes back up the near boards. No, they can't clear the zone. Now they do. Factory neutral. Pressured there by Hudson. But they're offsides on the line. Neutral zone faceoff upcoming. 11:52 to go in the first period. No score. Hudson on the neutral zone faceoff upcoming. Again, we're on the penalty kill for another minute 21. Puck is down. Factory pick it up. Goes off of Bo. Played right there by Helen. Up the far boards. But they're offsides on the line. Hudson on the draw. Factory push it in deep. Goes behind the net. Chased down there by Fipsy. Factory player gets there first. Comes away with it. Tries to center. Goes off of Gabe. Goes behind the net. Pushed along by Fipsy up the far boards. He tried to send it towards the net. Goes back behind the net. Comes to the near boards. Pressured there by Fipsy again. They skate away with it. Come right out front. Deflected out front. Still in the zone. Factory get it back. Maintain possession. They send it towards the net. Deflected. Goes into the near corner. Picked up there by Hudson. We're down to 27 seconds left in the penalty to Charlie.
Somebody step up.
Lock up. They send it high and over the net. Chased down there by Fipsy. Factory still have it. They push it back in. Goes behind the net. Chased down there by Hudson again. Squirts free to a Factory player. Deflected. Goes behind the net. They chase it down again. Come right out in front. Try to send it home. Can't quite get it there. Penalties over to Charlie. Back to 5-on-5 action. 10. Factory come in. Far side. They send it towards the net. Someone lost the stick. Factory still have it. They send it to the near corner. Charlie pushes it up the wall. That right there by Atlas. Atlas had it for a second. Charlie tried to clear. Can't clear the zone yet. Now we do. Back to neutral. Atlas chases it down. Goes off Atlas's cage. Goes right back in. Never left the zone. Charlie sends it back in deep. Atlas hustles down to try to break up the pass. Nice pinch there on the D. Keep it in the zone. Hale had it for a second in the zone. Lost possession of it. Charlie wiped out on the play. Gets back up. Comes back through neutral. Picked up by Atlas. Atlas with it. Gets it in. Onsides at the line. Fires it towards the net. Stick saved by the goalie. 9:11 remaining in the first period. They send it all the way down, but this will be icing. On the wrong side of the red line. Offensive zone face-off upcoming. Charlie on the draw. Tries to win it over to Kale. Can't quite get it there. Goes up to the far point. They send it back deep. Intercepted. Picked up. Factory come away with it. Chased down there by Henry. Goes all the way down. Henry chases it down. Henry gets it up to Charlie. Charlie with it. Charlie lost possession of it. Tries to get it back. Factory come in all alone. Try to take a shot. Nice back check there by Henry. Comes all the way up. Not out of the zone yet. Now it is. Charlie with it. Gets it forward. Factory intercept. Through neutral. Charlie with a nice play there to try to keep it in. But they come away with it. But offsides on the play. 8:19 remaining. Okay. Can't really tell. It's kind of faint. Or is it 9? I think it's 8. Yeah. He was in all alone. Hudson on the draw. Factory come away with it. They send it in. Goes down behind the net. Chased down there by Kellen. Kellen had it for a second. Tried to fire it up the far boards. Miles pressures. Goes towards the net. Comes right in on Gabe and he makes the save. Factory have it. Send it towards the net. Deflected into the near corner. Chased down there by Gavin. Gavin had it for a second. Couple players go down in the corner. Phipps is down there. Goes up to the point. They try to send it towards the net. Goes wide. Goes behind the net. Chased down there by Kellen. Kellen with it. Tries to get it forward to Miles. A little too far out of his reach. But this will be no icing. They wave it off. Miles chases it down. Good job breaking it up, Miles. They try to send it towards the net. Picked up there by the factory. They flip it forward. Comes all the way down. Oh, thank you, Dan. Factory still have it. Now it comes free. Out of the zone. Miles with it. Miles picks it up. Lost possession of the puck momentarily. Got it over to Gavin. Gavin had it for a second. Picked up there by the factory player. Got to get back on D. Henry with it. And they go top shelf and they score. Beauty of a backhand score there. Free player goes back out to neutral. He's got to hustle to get on sides. He does. Factory get it. Go D to D. Come up the near point. Chased down there by Henry. They send it towards the net. Goes wide. Sticked away nicely by Gabe. Goes into the far corner. They try to center it. Goes back behind the net. Comes up the near boards. Net right there by Alex. Charlie gets in there to support. Comes up the near boards, but not out. Played along the near boards. Charlie gets in. Goes up the near boards again. Still can't clear it. Comes right out to the top of the slot, but the factory player can't center it. Chased down there by Wyatt. Tried to push it up the boards, got it intercepted. They send it right towards the net. Picked up there nicely by Henry. Henry sends it all the way down. Goalie's got to make a play, so he covers it. That right there by Alex. Yeah. Offensive zone faceoff are coming. 5:29 remaining in the first period. Hudson on the draw. With Kale and Atlas on the wings. Fipsy at D. With Kellen back at D as well. Kale played up along the near boards. He's pushed off the puck. Fipsy with a nice clearing attempt. Goes all the way up. Back into the offensive zone. Factory regroup. Come back through neutral. Played up along the near boards. They try to center it through neutral. They do. They're on sides with the line. Nice stick move there by Atlas. Pushed them off the puck. Puck went into the far corner. Puck still free right in front of the crease. And the ref blows it dead. Hudson on the draw with Atlas. And Kale still comes all the way out. Comes to the near wall. Intercepted there nicely by Atlas. Oh, he almost had a breakaway.
Step up! Step up!
Factory come in. Make a nice move. Go backhand, but go high and wide over the net. Hudson had it for a second. Rolled off his stick. Go along the far wall. Back to Hudson. Hudson with it. Tries to center it to Kale. He does. But Kale can't get the shot away. Lost possession of the puck momentarily. Factory pick it back up. They try to clear the zone. They do.
Got
to push him to the outside. Good job, Fipsy, to push him to the outside. Kellen picks it up behind the net. Fires it up the far wall. Tries to get it to Atlas. Comes out of the zone. They got to get back on sides. They do. Picked up by Atlas. They pressure him. Atlas with it on the far boards. Comes up to Hudson out at neutral. They send it right back in. On sides at the line. Try to get it out of the zone again. We do. Go right back in by the factory. Pushed into the near corner. Comes all the way out, and it's free. Factory player picks it back up. They skate behind their net. Kale chases him down. Comes all the way to the near boards. Chased down there by Henry. Goes back in. They're on sides at the line. Yes, no ice. Factory pick it up. Miles chases him down. It's the far boards. Goes all the way out and down. This should be icing. Yes. Offensive zone faceoff upcoming with 2:44 to go in the first period. Charlie on the draw with Gavin and Miles on the wings. Factory get it up the near board, but they can't clear. Still in the zone. Charlie hustles towards it. Factory get there first. They clear the zone. Don't take a dumb penalty. But they're offsides at the line. Neutral zone faceoff upcoming. 2:24 remaining. Charlie on the draw. Gavin and Miles still. Back at D is Wyatt and Henry. They try to center it. Goes back behind the net. They center it now. Send it towards the net. Deflected. Still loose. Henry takes a whack at it. Goes behind the net. Picked up nicely there. Oh, we had it momentarily, but it got picked off. Chased down there by Gavin. Goes into the... Had it momentarily, comes right back out through neutral. On to 1:32 remaining in the first period. Keep them to the outside. They do. They try to center it. Goes all the way to the far side. They send it right back in towards the net. Still try to center it. Logged it up nicely so they couldn't get a good scoring chance. Played back through neutral. Offsides at the line. Neutral zone faceoff upcoming with 1:09 remaining in the first period. Hudson on the draw with Alex and Bo on the wings. Fipsy gets it. Gets it back up to Alex. Alex pushes it forward. On to 1 minute remaining in the first period. Comes right back up. Played there by Kellen. Kellen got it in. Alex chases after it. Factory send it rink wide to the far side. Fipsy hustles back to defend. They try to center it. Goes all the way through the top of the slot. Picked up there by Hudson. Hudson with it for a second. Gets it to Alex. Alex gets it back to Hudson. But it rolled off his stick. He would have had a good chance at a scoring play there, but couldn't quite connect it. Alex sends it towards the net. This goes wide. Fipsy flips it back forward. Goes back in D. We're down to 11 seconds left in the first period. Comes up the near boards. They send it to the right out front. Comes up and out of the zone. And that'll do it for the first period. All right, we're back for second period action. Switch in. It'll be Charlie, Atlas, and Kale. With Wyatt and Henry, I believe, back at D. Yes. Gabe and net. Charlie on the draw. Factory, got to get another player out there. Okay, we're ready. Puck is down. Picked up by Atlas. Pressured there by the Factory. They get it back. Come up with near boards. Charlie takes a swipe at it. Can't quite get it corralled. Picked up by the Factory. They send it back in. Their own end. They regroup. Atlas with a nice play. Get out of the way, ref. Atlas pushed off the puck. He goes down. Gets back up. Charlie gets it. Tries to center it. Goes right to a Factory player. Kale hustles towards it. Comes up to the near point. But too far out of their way. Played there nicely by Henry. Henry had it. Comes up the near boards to Charlie. Charlie's wiped out on the play. He gets back up. Comes right back up the near boards again. They try to center it. Goes right in on Gabe, and he makes the save. Charlie on the draw in the defensive zone. Charlie wins it. Comes into the near corner. Played back forward. Not out of the zone yet. Take a shot, top of the slot. Goes high and wide over the net. Comes to the near side. Chased down there by Atlas. Atlas with it. Atlas has Kale breaking towards the net. They collide, almost collide through neutral. Factory come away with it. Nice defensive play there by Wyatt to get back. Factory come away with it. They take a shot. Goes wide of the net. Chased down there by Charlie. Charlie with it. Skates it up the far wall. Tries to pop it forward to Kale. A little too far out of his reach. Can't quite get it. We got to regroup through neutral. Comes away. Factory come away with it. They go in on sides at the line. They send it towards the net. Run into Gabe. No whistle, no penalty. Keep playing. Puck comes back free through neutral. Kale picks it up. Tries to get it over to Atlas. Atlas had it for a second. Popped off his stick. Factory come away with it. They send it up the near side, Goes back into the corner. Chased down there by Wyatt. They send it in towards the net. And they clear out the traffic. Defensive zone face-off upcoming with 12:47 to go in the second period. Hudson on the draw. Hudson wins it. Gets it to 50. Misplayed it momentarily. Came right to Gabe. Puck is free. Factory send it in. Goes right off of Kellen. Goes to the far side. Picked up there by Gavin. Hudson had it momentarily. Popped off his stick. They come right back in. Nice play there by Kellen. Hudson picks it up behind the net. He misplayed it momentarily. They send it right back in. We send it right back up the near boards. Goes all the way down, but it'll be icing. Oh yeah.
Teetering.
Hudson on the draw. Puck is down. Picked up there by Gavin. Gets it back to Hudson. Hudson with Miles. Hudson tries to flip it to Miles. It's loose. It's still loose out front. Hudson had it for a second. He's pushed off the puck. Goes into the near corner. Factory come away with it. They come in on a breakaway. Gabe made the save. Went off the glove, but we recovered. Hudson skates toward it through neutral. He had it momentarily. After he picked it back up. Played along the near boards. They try to go to the net, but they can't. They intercept it. Picked back up by Miles. It's out of the zone. Right over to Hudson. Got caught up in his skates. Couldn't maintain possession. Hudson gets it back. Goes to the far side. Hudson with it. Turned over. Picked up there by the Factory. They regroup behind their own net. Played along the far board. Fitzy picks it up. Miles with it. Miles picks it up. And you got helpers. Gets it to Charlie. Charlie had it for a second. Misplayed it. Puck stayed in on sides for a second, but it came out of the zone. Pushed back in. Fitzy knocks down the player, but takes the penalty. Broke up a scoring chance. So we will go on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. 4-8. I think they got him for a slash. So we will sit for 2 minutes with 10:34 remaining in the second period. Comes up the near boards. Also down there by Henry. Henry had it for a second. Charlie tried to maintain possession. Couldn't quite get it. Comes right in on net. It's free. It's still loose. Comes up to Bo. Bo with it. Comes out of the zone. Bo skates towards it. After we pick it back up. Come in along the near boards. They're still offsides at the line. They regroup their neutral. Picked up behind the net by the Factory. They send it up the far side. Try to maintain possession of it. We can't. Charlie took a tumble in the defensive zone. He gets back up. Factory come away with it. Down to 1 minute in the penalty. Still can't clear the zone. Still can't clear the zone. Factory come away with it. Nice defensive play there by Wyatt. Charlie chases it down in the far corner. Factory player gets to it first. Comes to the near side. Chased down there by Wyatt again. They send it towards the net. They flip it high, but goes wide and over the net. Comes to the near side. Still can't clear it. Under 30 seconds left in the penalty.
Watching, get him.
Push him off the puck. We don't. Player comes right out front, tries to send it home, but whiffed on the shot, went behind the net. Henry with a nice defensive play. They send it towards the net. It's still loose. It's still free. Henry with a little bit of extra physical stuff, trying to clear the zone. We're down to no seconds left in the penalty. Back to full strength. Hudson on the draw. He wins it. Gets caught up in the ref momentarily. Goes back to Kellen. Pushes it back up the far boards. Kale gets there. Kale with it. He's got Hudson breaking towards the net. Kale sends it in. Oh, Atlas tried to take a shot at it. I couldn't quite get much on the shot. We got to get back. Kellen with a nice stick move to break it up. No penalty upcoming. Factory parents wanted a penalty on that one. Nothing upcoming. Goes into the far corner. Pushed away again there by Kellen. Kellen fires it up the near boards to Atlas. Atlas with it. Atlas with it. Still with it. Atlas takes a shot. It's shot on goal, deflected, goes into the far side. Picked up behind the net. Factory pick it up. Come back in. It's 2-on-1, but they can't corral it in time to get a scoring chance. Goes into the far corner. Pushed out there by Fitzy. Comes right up to Atlas on the near side. Atlas with it. Gets it up to Hudson. Hudson with a nice play. Ooh, drop pass for Kale. Just a little bit too late. Kale with it. Sends it towards the net. Sticked away by the goalie. Hudson picks it up. Hudson tries to center it. Goes right through Atlas's stick, but he can't quite send it up. Bipsy tries to get a shot away. Not right there by a Factory player. Bipsy with a nice play to push it back in. Down to 5:45 left in the second period. Oh, we tried to maintain the zone, but we couldn't. Factory player picks it up. Kellen with a nice defensive play. Kale with it. Gets it over to Hudson. Hudson on his skates momentarily. Tried to take a shot, but deflected. Factory player picked it up, and we're going to get another penalty for hooking on Kale. Factory pick it up. Pushed along the far side. They try to center it. Comes right free. Sticked away by Gabe. Goes into the near corner. Try to center it again. Can't get anything going. Picked up there by the Factory again. Charlie chases it down on the far side. Tries to flip it back up the wall to Alex. Intercepted, picked up by the Factory. Comes to Charlie momentarily. He gets it over to Henry. But it's offsides on the line. No, that's not on us. So we will skate 4-on-4. We thought it was on us for a moment there, but it's not. It's on the Factory. So we'll play 4-on-4. Charlie on the draw with Wyatt back at D and Henry. And Alex is the other forward. Go get it. Goes to the far side. Factory come away with it. Skated down there by Wyatt. Wyatt with a nice defensive play, but he gets wiped out on the play. Comes over to Henry. Henry with a nice burst of speed up the far side. He has it. Henry still has it. It's 1-on-2. Go to the net. Goes off the goalie's blocker. Would have been high, but who knows? Maybe a crazy bounce. Comes back through neutral. They're in on sides at the line. Someone lost the stick. And they score. Still 4-on-4. Hudson on the draw. Miles with a nice play to try to push it in, but Factory come away with it. They try to center it. They do. Boom. Off of Gabe's glove. Goes behind the net. They try to center it again. Goes off of Miles. They try to center it again. Goes all the way through to the far side. Up to the far point. Hudson picks it up. Hudson with a nice burst of speed. Hudson still with it. He's wiped out on the play. Factory come away with it. 4:27 left in the second period. Hudson with a nice defensive play to try to break it up, but to get away with it, they come back in on sides at the line. So we are now on a penalty or power play for 22 seconds. Away. Penalty's over. 5 skaters aside for both teams. The ref behind the play got the penalty, but the guy in front didn't. So we will go on the power play. Hudson was wiped out on the play for a one-timer. Win it back. Oh, he does. He wins it to Kale. Kale sends it over to Wyatt. Goes back over to Henry. He sends it towards the net. Deflected. Goalie saved. Good job playing to the whistle. Do it again. Do it again, Charlie. Factory come away with it. They send it all the way down. But it might not have enough for icing, but it does. Yes. Icing on the play, 3:05 remaining to go in the second period. Charlie on the draw. Minute 40 left in the power play. Atlas chases him down. Factory come away with it. Skate through neutral. Don't put your stick there. You'll get a penalty. Factory try to center. Goes all the way through. Picked up by Atlas. Gets it back to Charlie. Charlie with it. Gets it up to Kale. Kale had it. They're in onside at the line. Kale lost possession of the puck. Sends it towards the net. Deflected out front. Goes into the far corner. Chased down there by Atlas. Factory come away with it. They clear the zone. No, that yes they do. Got to regroup through neutral. Factory come away with it. Too far out of the reach of the Factory player. Goes down behind the net. Down to 2:16 remaining in the second period. Send it to the near side. Charlie gets it up to Atlas. Atlas had it for a second. Lost possession of the puck. Wyatt takes a whack at it. They try to center. Henry there to support. Kale gets after it. Kale tries to flip it forward. Picked up by Atlas. Atlas has Charlie breaking. Tries to get it to him. A little too far out of his reach. Down to 23 seconds left in this power play. Factory come away with it. Skated up the near boards. Pressured there by Kale. They get it out of the zone. Send it all the way down, but it'll be icing. Minute 33 left in the second period. Nine seconds left in the power play. Hudson on the draw. Puck is down. Hudson wins it. Comes over to Bo momentarily. Hudson gets it back. Goes to the far side. Penalty's about over to the Factory. Back to full strength. They send it up the far. Right, but he was all the way in before the puck was even close.
No, like if he had control of the puck.
But I don't know if he did, so that's probably why the ref called it.
That's the way I just want it.
Yeah, I'm not a ref, but I'd like to critique him. We're down to a minute 5. Comes up the near boards. Bo had it for a second. They send it right back in deep. They try to center it. Tied up nicely. Still tied up. But they send it home. With 50 seconds left. Charlie on the draw. With Miles. And Gavin. Goes to the far side. Intercepted there by Fipsy. He had it for a second. They send it right back in. Down to 37 seconds left in the second period. They're onsides at the line. Comes back out to neutral. Pushed forward by Charlie. Played along the far boards. Factory come away with it. We're down to 25 seconds left in the second period. They try to center it. They do. But it gets out of the zone. They're offsides at the line. Miles chases it down on the far or the near side. Charlie there to support. Down to 5 seconds. They try to center it. Just out of reach of the Factory player. And that'll do it for the
We might just start feeling like that.
do whatever you want. They started with a little more jumping this morning. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. A little more ratcheted up.
Yeah. The rest is it a 2 or a 3 up here?
Yeah, it's 3-0. With Atlas and Kale on the wings. We've got Henry and Wyatt, I believe, on the back at D. Yes. Factory come in. Take a shot. Goes wide of the net. Hi, Abby. Play back behind our net. Comes up the near boards. Kale gets it out of the zone. Comes back through neutral. They send it right back in. Beat! It's caught up in our skates for a second. Factory come away with it. They take a shot. Still free. It's not free. They scored. Bo and Alex at the wings. Same D as before. Wyatt and Henning back. Factory come away with it. They come 3-on-1 at the line. Takes a nice move towards the net. Sticked away nicely there by Gabe. Comes up to the top of the zone. They maintain possession. Flipped up high and out of the rink by Henry. So we will have a defensive zone face-off. 14:04 remaining. There is.
That wasn't it.
Not in youth hockey, but yes. Charlie on the draw. Scrums it. Tries to get it to Alex. He's bowled over. Gets back up. Bo comes away with it. Bo with it. Bo skates it up. Has it taken off the stick. Comes back free. Alex sends it towards the net. Goes into the far corner. Charlie chases it down. But it's offsides at the line. They didn't call it offsides. Yes, they did. The far side ref called it offsides. But the near side ref did not. For the play. Nice play by the Factory. They come in. Goes behind the net. Charlie tumbles down on the play. He gets back up. Factory tried to center. Goes off a skate. Goes behind the net. 13:09 remaining in the game. They send it towards the net. Goes into the far corner. Kellen with a nice play for a second. He tripped up. Factory come away with it. Nice stick poke by Gabe. It's still free. It's still loose. Goes wide of the net. Covered. No goal. Referee waves it off. No goal. Defensive zone faceoff upcoming. 12:51 remaining.
Let's go, Factory!
Hudson on the draw. Oh, yeah. Couple pops. Oh, yeah. Again, a defensive zone faceoff upcoming. 12:45 remaining in the game. Hudson on the draw. Wyatt had it for a second. Gets it over to Henry. Henry plays it up the near boards. He wiped down on the play. Gets back up. Factory with a nice play. Goes off of Gabe's glove. Goes into the far corner. Pushed out of the zone. No, not yet. Miles had it for a second. Now we try to get it up. Now it's cleared. Hudson tries to chase it down. Factory maintain possession. High in the zone. Still have it. Top of the slot. They try to center it. It's still free. It's still loose. Hudson comes away with it. He skates it up the far boards. Had it for a second. Got tripped up. Taken down. Pushed back up by Kellen. No, that was Wyatt. Excuse me. This comes over to the near boards. Picked up there by Gavin. Henry there to support. Gets it over to Miles. Miles has it. Tries to get it to Hudson. He lost possession of the puck. Comes back through neutral. Factory come in. Still coming in. Nice play by Gabe to stick it away. He's down. Puck is still free. Puck is still free. Who wants it? Hudson comes away with it. No, Factory come away with it. 11:03 remaining in the game. And they scored. Yeah. Charlie with it. Comes away with it. Factory come right back. They push it up the far side. Chased down there by Kellen. They try to center it. It's free. High in the slot. Comes to Kale. Kale flips it back. Hand out of the zone. Chased down there by Kellen. They got to regroup. They do. Puck is caught up along the forwards. Charlie chases it down. Charlie with it. Charlie flips it up. Comes out of the zone. Don't quite get it out. Fipsy chases it down. Goes to the far side. Goes up to Kale. Kale flips it forward. Now it comes out of the zone. Atlas there to support. Factory come away with it. Nice move there by Kellen to push it to the near side. Fipsy chases him down. A lot of traffic out front. Kellen with the nice support there. Watch back door. They can't connect on the one-timer. Comes to the near side. Picked up by Atlas. Comes back free through neutral. Atlas chases him down. They're on sides at the line. It's 3-on-2. Factory player comes in. And the puck is still free. Thought maybe he scored, but no, he did not. Comes up the near side. Still kept in at the line. We're down to 9:16 remaining in the game. Goes to the far side. Picked up there by Kale. He just flips it up and out of play. Hit the banner on the far side. So we'll have a defensive zone faceoff upcoming. Comes to the near side. Henry comes away with it. Bo had it for a second. Down to 8:48 remaining in the game. Straight into the far side. Chased down there by Hudson. Gets it to Bo. Bo had it for a second. Turned over, picked up by the Factory. They come right down the slot. No, they don't. Intercepted, picked up by Hudson. Comes to Alex. Alex with it. Alex gets it to Bo. Bo with it. Takes a shot. Deflected to the far side. Puck is high. Off the boards. Henry with a nice defensive play. Still free. Top of the zone. They're in on sides at the line. Where's our defense? They all have shifted over to the far side. Henry chases it down. It's 4-on-2 at the line. Henry with it. Sends it towards the net. Goes off the outside. Alex chases towards it. Factory get there first. They push it up the far boards. Comes out of the zone. Comes all the way down. Bo chases it down in the far corner. Puck is still free behind the net. Hudson there to support. They try to center it. Push right back into the near side. Hudson gets there. Tries to flip it forward to Alex. Doesn't quite get there to him in time. Comes back free to Kellen. Phipsy clears it. Comes to the far side. Pushed there by Hudson. Factory come in on sides. They push it down the far side. Skate towards the center. Take a shot. Goes wide. Behind the net. Hudson picks it up. Skates it out of the zone.
Go wide.
Hudson flips it forward. Picked up along the near boards. It's 2-on-1 at the line, but they're offsides. 5:43 remaining in the game. Face off on the near side. Charlie on the draw with Gavin and Miles. Phipsy and Helen back at D. Charlie with it. Flips it towards the net. Picked up there by the Factory player. They skate it behind their net. They come out. Right up the middle. Factory player comes in. Makes a nice move. Makes another nice move. And they score. Charlie on the draw at neutral. Picked up by Henry. Henry skates it down the far side. He's got Atlas breaking towards the net. Fires it in. Comes free momentarily, but the Factory get there first. Send it up the far side. Charlie takes a whack at it. Don't take a slashing penalty. Factory come in. They're on sides at the line. Lose possession of the puck. Atlas tried to make a go at it. Couldn't quite get it. Nice defensive play there to free it. Played along the near boards. Charlie with a little extra. They send it in. Goes off the net. And they score. Hudson on the draw. Still free. Factory come away with it. Atlas picks it up. Atlas with a nice burst of speed. Tries to center it. Gets deflected. Goes into the near corner. Comes right free to Henry. He tries to whip it towards the net. Atlas tries to center. Picked up there by Kale. Kale with it. He backhands it towards the net. Factory come away with it. Comes all the way back out through neutral. We got to regroup. 4:33 remaining in the game. They send it towards the net. It's still free. It's still loose. And they score. No, we're not. There's a timeout on the ice. Hudson on the draw with Kale and Atlas. Phipsy and Kellen back at D. 4:10 remaining in the game. Puck is down. Hudson wins it, gets it to Kale. Hudson gets it back. Hudson and Kale with it. They send it towards the net. Goes behind the net. Picked up along the far boards by the Factory. They send it up and out of the zone. They pick it up. Skate it down the far side. Try to center it. They do. Hudson with a little bit of an open ice check there. A little bit of body contact. They send it back out front. Hudson comes away with it. Hudson or Kale. Hudson comes away with it. Hudson still with it. Nice play by Hudson to pick it up. He sends it in. Loses possession of it. Comes back out to neutral. Played to the near side. Vipsy chases it down. Vipsy with it. Tries to get it forward to Atlas. That puck's got to get in deep right there. Kellen picks it up in our own end. 3:01 remaining in the game. Puck goes in all the way, but it'll be icing. 2:55 remaining. Oh, yeah.
One on both sides.
Played along the near boards. Played out through neutral. Factory pick it up. Chased down there by Bo. Comes to the near side. Fitzy there to support. Comes up the near boards. Comes out of the zone. Bo chases him down. Factory player gets away with it. Comes back up the far side. We're down to 2:01 remaining in the game. Goes all the way down, but this will be no icing. Deflected. Picked up by Bo along the far boards. Bo has it. Still with it. Pops it up the boards to himself. Gets it free. Bo with it, but we're way in offsides. All right, neutral zone faceoff upcoming. Again, running time in the third period here. We're down to 1:25 remaining. Net is empty. So we'll play 6-on-5. See if we can get one here. Send something home. They send it towards the net. Goes wide.
That's so true.
Picked up on the near side. Comes back up. They maintain the line at the zone. Goes wide of the net. We're down to 57 seconds left in the game. They try to send it home. Comes free. Played up along the near boards by Henry. He had it for a second. Goes all the way in. Onside's at the line. Yes. No icing. Factory get right to it. Played back through neutral. They skate through center. They send it towards the net. And they score. That'll do it for the game. Comes free to Alex. Down to 1 second. Tries to send it towards the net. It's deflected. And that'll do it. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll be back tomorrow morning to play one more game.